Today, I'm gonna show you how to make the most delicious honey garlic shrimp. This recipe is savory sweet with a sticky garlicky glaze, and the best part is that it comes together in about 20 minutes. You've gotta love shrimp for helping you get weeknight meals on the dinner table fast. To serve it up, you can plate it with a side of rice and a sprinkle of green onion on top, which is what I'm doing today, but I've got a few other ideas in the video as well. It's an irresistible, fuss-free dinner recipe, and I'm pretty confident you're gonna love it. So let me show you how to make it. To get started, you'll need 1 pound of shrimp, and I had actually planned to show you how to peel and devein the shrimp, but this batch of shrimp I bought literally have no vein. I cut down deeper than I normally would just to double check, and nope, no visible vein. Looks like this batch of wild-caught shrimp from the Gulf of Mexico were picked up right before they had a chance to eat their dinner. And of course, you can buy shrimp already peeled and deveined as well if you'd rather skip this step altogether. That's completely fine, though I do recommend you buy wild-caught shrimp and not farmed. To make this savory sweet marinade and sauce, add 1/3 cup of honey to a small mixing bowl, along with 1/4 cup of tamari soy sauce, though you can use coconut aminos as well for a soy-free option. And because these are honey garlic shrimp, you do need a good amount of garlic, so add 4 minced garlic cloves. I also love to add 1 teaspoon of freshly grated ginger for a little extra spiciness. If you don't have fresh ginger, you could skip it, but I do think it adds that extra punch of flavor. So add that to the bowl along with 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes for a touch of heat, and then give it a stir. Pour about 1/3 of the sauce on the shrimp, and then stir the shrimp to make sure they're fully coated. You'll marinate the shrimp in this sauce for about 15 to 20 minutes. And just set the remaining sauce to the side for now. While the shrimp are marinating, you can finally chop about 1 tablespoon of either fresh parsley or cilantro. I'm using cilantro today because I had some in my fridge, but either works. And once you've got it all chopped up, place it in a small bowl to take over to the stove. For a little garnish on top of the shrimp, you'll need 1 or 2 green onions. Just thinly slice the green part of the green onion on a diagonal and add that to another small bowl. You'll see here in a second that this recipe moves really fast once it's on the stove, so it's best to have everything prepped ahead of time and ready to go. All right, let's cook up these shrimp. Add a tablespoon of olive oil or avocado oil to a pan on medium-high heat and swirl it around to make sure that the bottom is fully coated. Then place the shrimp in the pan. You can use tongs to do this. I'm using my fingers because I just use my fingers for a whole bunch of things in the kitchen. And try your best to get them into a single flat layer in the pan so you can sear each side quickly. Also, if you have any marinade left in the bowl, you can discard that. Cook the shrimp on the first side for about 1 to 2 minutes, then give them a flip and cook the other side for another minute or so until they're pink and cooked through. Shrimp cook really fast, which makes them such a fabulous weeknight dinner ingredient, and they're pretty foolproof as long as you don't overcook them, because then they turn rubbery and they are definitely not as good. Once your shrimp are cooked through, add the 2/3 portion of the sauce to the pan and bring it to a simmer, which should happen almost immediately. Toss the shrimp in the sauce and make sure they're fully coated, and I like to rub them on the bottom of the pan to make sure they pick up all those browned bits and saucy goodness. Sprinkle the chopped herbs into the pan, turn off the heat, and give the shrimp one final toss. The sauce will thicken slightly in the pan, which gives it that delicious, sticky, sweet flavor, and I promise you that the amazing smell from this pan will have all of your family members scrambling to the kitchen to see what it is you are making. To serve up the honey garlic shrimp, you have a few options. You can top them on a side of rice, as I'm doing today, or add another side of steamed broccoli, sauteed spinach, or other greens. If you'd like a low-carb option, you can use cauliflower rice, and the shrimp are great on a root vegetable mash as well. Honestly, there's no wrong way to serve these up, but do make sure to drizzle extra sauce on top, no matter which way you choose. And when the sauce soaks into the rice, it's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe today, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. I'm gonna finish off this plate for my lunch today, and I will see you again in the next video.